Good Tuesday evening, Southwest Arkansas. Welcome back to Southwest Arkansas weather here on Tuesday, December the 17th. I do want to apologize for the lack of video forecasts here recently. We did have a lot of stuff go on. It is our busy time of year outside of running the weather page, as well as finals week happened last week. So we just had a lot go on all at once. But we're back here for another look at the severe weather outlook for tonight. We do have a small chance of severe weather. A marginal risk currently is in place for most of southwest Arkansas. There, you can see that green colored area. That is a 1 out of 5 on the severe weather scale. That is a very low end severe weather threat. But we do have a few severe weather threats with, or a few different things to talk about here. Talking first with the damaging wind outlook here for your day or for your day to day will be a low 5% area for most of where that marginal risk is at, and a small health threat as well. Pretty much, this is a low end severe weather threat. This is not a very high severe weather threat by any means. Once again, this is on the very low end of the scale, but it's still worth mentioning. There's still a chance we'll see some severe weather overnight tonight. And then we take a look at that tornado outlook that runs from about the Hot Springs, Malvern, Arkadelphia, just north of Camden areas, and up towards the northeast. That is a very low end tornado threat. It still needs to be monitored just in case. Once again, this is a lower end severe weather threat at this time. But real quickly, let's talk about a few things that we're seeing currently right now, what's ongoing right now across southwest Arkansas. So here is a look at current conditions currently as of 3:46 p.m. You can see temperatures right now are in the 50s in the Mena, Mount Ida, Hot Springs, Arkadelphia areas. And let's see if we have any new updates there. And D Queen is currently at 56 here as of 2:53 p.m. So we should start seeing some more updates here soon. But if you look a little further south, we do have a warm front that's basically draped across southern portions of the coverage area, and you see temperatures in Texarkana at 77. Those were closer to 80 degrees earlier. Magnolia, El Dorado is in the 70s, and Camden is around 68 degrees. You do see a few little scattered isolated showers up here near Montgomery County and Polk County there as well. A few down here near the Prescott and Garden areas. But once again, for the most part, you're seeing cloudy skies currently, and that trend's going to continue. And we will probably see an increase in fog in a few areas as well due to that warm front continuing to push north. That's going to keep temperatures just gradually increase as we go throughout the rest of this evening. And really, there's not a whole lot going on currently. The big story will be later today, taking a look at what Futurecast is showing. We do have a chance of severe weather mainly later into the overnight hours. Today, this will start off at 1 p.m. So actually, let's move this forward to about that 4 p.m. time frame. You can see right now, data isn't doing a great job at picking up on what's currently ongoing, but we'll continue just to show you what this is showing, what could potentially happen here. You see more showers and storms potentially developing a little later on in the evening, and some more continuing. But if you look further north, that coverage increases as we go into the overnight hours. And then you'll see about 5 a.m. ish time frame, or you back this up to about the 2 a.m. time frame, you start to see a line of storms develop as a cold front is further north of our area. That starts to push south, and we could potentially watch for a few line of storms to develop and move further south across the coverage area into early tomorrow morning. Here's 8 a.m. and you can still see we got a few showers potentially left over, but by the end of the day tomorrow, we should start to see those rain chances decrease and should see some drier conditions for the most part as we go into the rest of this week. But once again, we're going to continue to watch that closely. Real quickly, I do want to also show you this as well. What you're about to see is this is the SPC Mesoscale Analyst. This is basically what's currently ongoing above us here in the atmosphere, down from the lower parts of the atmosphere to above. This goes into a lot of detail for helping you build a forecast for severe weather coverage, all this, or severe weather, and a bunch of other stuff, and it's basically surface analysis or what's currently ongoing at this current time. Now, if we look back 24 hours ago, you can see what we're looking at here is mixed layer CAPE, which CAPE is that instability or energy needed to really get your severe weather chances to increase. Currently, as of the time of this being recorded here, as of 3:40 p.m., you can see where that warm front is at. These little wider areas or wider areas in between the line is where there's a lot more instability at currently across Miller County from about Texarkana, Magnolia, El Dorado, and south. You have temperatures, or well, not temperatures, but you have about 1,000 to 500 or 1,500 joules of CAPE or energy available there. And then you see these lines get a little tighter as you go a little further north, and then you don't have very many or any instability at all further north. Well, that's because there's that warm front that's dipped across portions of southwest Arkansas, and you can see this by looking at these little brown lines. That's your wind. Your wind that is moving out of the south from out of Louisiana into southwest Arkansas, while on the other side of that warm front, it's coming out of the north. And just, it's not coming directly out of the south, but you still see that general idea that we're seeing an increase in that instability or CAPE, and that'll help lead us to having some better severe weather chances as we go into this evening. Now, once again, this isn't a great big severe weather risk. It's still worth mentioning because we still have that chance for severe weather. But this is what future data is potentially showing there. That instability is going to continue to drift just a little further north over the next few hours. And if we take a look back at 4 hours ago, we see that line, that area just continuing to drift a little further to the north there as we go into this evening and overnight time frame. Now, once again, we will, as always, have the live nonstop severe weather coverage up on the Facebook page, or up on the YouTube page, and have posts up over on the Facebook page as well, just for any of the newest information. And as always, we'll continue to keep you updated with the newest. This is just a quick little update about what's ongoing and what we could potentially see as we go into the overnight time frame. We're going to be watching those storms closely overnight, so make sure to stay weather aware. Have multiple ways to receive warnings and ways to wake you up just in case you get a warning. But we'll continue to keep you updated with the newest. Once again, we're going to try to get back on track with doing these video vlogs in the afternoon and evening time frame now that we are a little more freer, and we'll continue to keep you updated with the newest information for your weather. And as always, have a good rest of your Tuesday. See you back here this evening with the live nonstop radar coverage overnight. That'll be up later once the storms really get going, or probably closer to 10 p.m. there as well. So as always, have a good rest of your Tuesday. See you back here later tonight. And as always, thank you guys very much for trusting us right here with your source for all things Southwest Arkansas weather. Make sure to check out Palmer's Roofing, J&S Auto Supply, Terry's Place, Fort Smith Therapy, and Tan Energy and Nutrition for all they do to help us get this information to you guys. Just want to say big thanks to them. Make sure to check them out over on Facebook as well. And as always, have a good rest of your Tuesday.